Okay. See what this one's got in store for us. I'm not late, am I? This must be, yes. Oh, hi. You must be, sorry. Yeah. Right, the traveling artist. Welcome. I'm Emily, I, work here. Great. Rita says you're the producer? Oh, did she? I guess so. I do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I know the feeling. You went around earlier? At the lunch thing? No, I don't live in town. I just come in to work in the station. Really? That's quite a hike, isn't it? I know. Shotguns. Oh, okay. Well, we better get started. Look, busy. No, it's okay. I think we're about ready to start the broadcast. Oh, should I go sit down? Not just yet. Rita does a little intro. I got it. Okay. Quiet crowd in here? Really? There's like 7 or 8 of us, I think. Yeah, well, for this sad town, barely seen anyone all day. Oh yeah, ghost town. Yeah, kind of. Okay, I'll check if Rita's ready. Hang out back here somewhere. We'll let you know when it's time to come on set. Hey, thanks for having me. You too. I mean, you know what I mean. Ugh. This is just used to seeing the same 12 people day in and day out, I guess. Ooh, different interface this time. Okay. Ben and Bob working on a project. If I click them, we found that radio in the woods a week or two. Okay, so I'm picking. No. I cleaned the circuits with rubbing alcohol, left it in the sun. Seemed like it was working okay again, so why are they taking it apart? That okay? I hope the neighbors are okay. Looks like the ceiling is holding up okay. Just the usual leaks. Miss you, Cross-Eye. Time to start the show. Okay, ready when you are. How does it look outside? Gross. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. Saturn is in retrograde. What does that even mean? Yep. Think it'll let up? I guess we'll see what else it is. My plot goes. Okay, in 3, 2... Hi, it's Rita. This is your evening broadcast. 8192. Wow, it's really raining out there. Damn, I can hear it from here. We have a few leaks, but some pots and bowls underneath them. Thanks, Ron, for lending us your extra pots and bowls. I hope you had a good day, despite the weather. Although it was really nice earlier, right? I had a good day today. I met a new friend. Gonna join us in about a minute or so. Maybe you saw her earlier, around lunch, or if you didn't meet her then, you'll meet her in a minute. Or if you met her already, but you still want to hang out, I'm sure there's plenty that we can talk about. Wow, so this is 8192. Is that right, Emily? Sounds reasonable. Yep. That's a lot of broadcasts. I came in around the 5s, so I've only been around for half. Back then, in the 5s, that's the I did Night Noise, and we had the Swap Show, and the Bird Show. And people were just coming in and dropping off tapes all the time. And now, well, now it's just the evening broadcast. But it's not like, I'm not saying we're in the decline or anything like that. I love the evening broadcast. I think it was the first show we had on here. It was the first show not produced by the power company. It was the first community show, yeah. That nasty, paranoid propaganda. Technically, the first broadcasts were Aunt Connie. Worth remembering. Yeah, so it's the spine of the station. Or maybe it's the heart. Or is it the skin? What part of the WEVP body do you think this is? Why don't you come on by and tell us about it? We're going to be here for another 30 minutes or so. Or if you don't want to brave the storm, you can always give us a call. Main number is always 270-216-5556. Okay, so we're going to start with a tape. This is an old one. It's one of mine. Maybe you haven't seen it. Or if you've seen it, it's been a while. Maybe you've forgotten. Shit. She asked me to queue up her tape. Unpayable de nada. Where is it? I don't know. It's probably still shelved. I'll find it. Thank you. Is the phone even working in this storm? Reception's been awful lately. Maybe we should string some tin cans and twine around the town. Ah, James left a patch wired up on the image processor. Nice. Maybe there'll be time to play it with it after the show. Low Mo Crow, keeping an eye on the control board. Keep up the good work, Mo. Rita's tape should be on a shelf back here. These alphabetical. Can't keep anything here organized for long. We should put this all in chronological order, although I guess it's hard to remember sometimes. The order of things. And some of these tapes were made at the same time. Or we started one video, then started another in the middle, and then came back later, and I was out of joints. It's like sweeping a beach. Oh, wait a minute. Something fell behind the shelf here. Emily pulls a grimy tape case from behind the shelf. Gross. It's damp. She opens a case. Empty. Ralph said he'd start filing the old stuff by language, so favorite tires, that's English, disagreeable birds, also English, the zone, that's the Japanese, fiesta salud, getting warmer, Unpayable de nada. Aha! What would you all do without me? I'll queue up Rita's tape now. Here you go, Mo. Hold off on playing this until Rita's done setting it up. Thanks, babe. Ready when you are, Rita. The people lived here a long time ago, before the company town, or the airship. Like, over 100 years ago. Okay, so, I hope you enjoy it. Ready, Emily? I wonder what Maya thinks of the dog.
Llegaron de Florida. Antes
This is
de
cool.
eso,
Have you seen it
de
before?
algún lugar en América Central. Pero ninguno de los que llegaron aquí habían vivido en América Central.
Girls.
La comunidad se
You don't sound
reconstruyó a
convinced.
sí misma, persona por
Not a
persona,
bad way to
en
learn
los
about
años
history.
entre medio.
I helped Rita edit this.
El pueblo
It took
construyó
us all
docenas
of a
de
week.
estructuras
Here
durante
after
su
the day's
tiempo aquí.
broadcast were done, with the night loop running in the background.
La única
Play
de
on
esas
narration on
estructuras
cassette,
todavía
write
en
down
pie
times,
es
then
la que
scrub frame
llamamos
by
el
frame through
database
the
de
video to
video,
try and cut it
la cual
just so.
construyeron con el
Screw
propósito
editing.
de ser una biblioteca.
It is history, right? Or is it just the story?
Pero hasta ese edificio ha sido modificado y reparado
It's a good take.
extensamente.
Good to have a portrait of the
Probablemente
people who used to
ninguna
live
de las
here.
estructuras
It does a
presentes
good
son
job of
originales.
communicating who they are, what they did,
Las
what they
otras
were,
estructuras
like, and I
construidas por
think
el pueblo fueron destruidas
people
y
should know.
recicladas
The
durante
community
su
shouldn't
tiempo
just
aquí.
disappear, even when it is. Or is there even a
La
difference?
única razón por la cual conocemos de
Although now the
esas
tape is just
esculturas
here,
o
on a shelf.
cualquier otra cosa
Every
del
once in a
pueblo
while we dust it off and it
por
shuffles
las
around the
anotaciones
airwaves again,
detalladas
like
que
an old dog.
escribieron, sellaron y
Sorry,
preservaron
did
en la
I say
biblioteca.
something wrong? Oh, no.
Este fue su credo.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Todo es
I
una
just have some weird shit going on in my head tonight. You know what I mean? Oh, it's okay. Oh
Era
yeah,
una
it's spaced
comunidad
out.
científica.
Don't worry about it.
Ellos creían que los comportamientos humanos,
Should...
físicos, sociales,
should I go sit?
psicológicos, emocionales,
Yeah,
espirituales,
it's almost over.
todos estos comportamientos son fenómenos que se forman a base de...
The signs are getting wet. Mary just repainted it. Next up is Maya's interview. Hey Maya. Oh, where are you staying tonight? Here in town. Oh, good. Yeah. Even before the storm came in, I thought it'd be nice to get some rest before the long hike back to the highway. Ron offered his loft. What? Then I could sleep in his loft. Oh, funny. About his barn. Ron, nobody wants to sleep in your barn. Ron shrugs. It's not haunted. Haunting aside, it's not a very comfortable barn. I mean, I can sleep anywhere, but I think the last time Bob slept in there, he needed a tetanus shot after. But that's Bob. He's a hypochondriac. I'm not sure he even really needed it. You'll stay at my place? Thanks. With that storm coming, I should probably find somewhere to stay out here tonight. Maybe I'll just sleep here in the studio. Do you need anything? Actually, you have an extra toothbrush. It'd be nice to sleep under the stars. I think I do actually. Yeah. Oh my god. Like being in the woods, you know? Right. Really used a twig this morning. And a chewed at one end. No stars tonight though. I've done that. Really? Disappointed. I invented it. Even better, you can chew on some pine needles. It really freshens your breath. I mean, it's not perfect. Wow, that's rough again. Close your eyes and pretend, I guess. Hey, exactly. And even then, it's just not the same as real toothpaste. They know we're rolling. Emily waves to Rita. Camera. Oh, okay. Hi, so I hope you enjoyed that video. Like I said, that was from like 7 years old. I can't remember exactly. I enjoyed it very much. Oh, thank you, May. What's next? I brought in a tape. Oh, okay. You good? All queued up. I'm gonna check on the boys. Alright, Grano's here to help with the weather report. That should be cool. Elmo gets a lot more into it when he has some noise to vibe on. What the hell are they doing? Ben and Bob are seated on the couch, looking at the electronics innards of the radio, so that it won't mute while it scans between stations. Okay, because that's where they live, right? Oh, you just want that constant static noise. Right, the noise, that's where they live. They don't live anywhere, dude. They're ghosts. Okay, why does it matter where you tune the radio? It's like soil in your garden. You need rich soil, right? Mashed up, rotten leaves and stuff, like compost. Oh, hey Em, how's the show? Ben has something. Look at his beard. Oh, you know. It's ooh, maybe it's pretty good progress on the ghost box. Maybe he did it on purpose, like beard leaf garland, but it's only one little inch. Simply. Hands constantly. Tell him. And play back later. Hey, you got something in your beard. Ah. The radio crackles and scans rapidly across the spectrum. Snippets of voices mixed with cool noise and familiar interface patterns. Did you hear that? That was definitely a voice from beyond the grave. I'd like, I clearly heard dogwood in there. Yeah, it kind of sounded more like frogwood to me. What the hell is frogwood? Man, I don't tell the ghost what to say. Did you hear that, Emily? I've been dogwood. Dogwood. Of course. I guess it doesn't matter. Ghost voice don't really come out until you play back the recording later. They only exist in the recordings, like a copy without an original. A mirror reflecting something that isn't in the room. Really. Like the mounds. The burial mounds here in town? You think they're haunted? Nope. Or sure, probably. But I meant they're like the reflection. People who made them lived hundreds of years ago. That whole society is long gone, and now we just have these lingering echoes without any trace or context. Yeah, that is kind of eerie. The ghosts speak and we can't hear it, but the tape recorder can hear it. Is that right? Hell no. Sometimes I think it's more like the recording itself is a ghost. Like, that's what ghosts are. Recordings of events that didn't happen. And something keeps leaving new marks even after it's gone. False memories. Bowls on the floor are getting full pretty quickly. I hope somebody's planning to empty these. Somebody else. Ugh, more leaks. This is not sustainable. Ron's big moment. So, okay, Ron. Anything that you want to tell us about that tape? Everything on that tape was wild. Really? Everything? Wild stuff indeed. Even the horses? Everything on that tape was wild. I used to tell everyone about this donut shop in Sonora. Donut party. I told everyone they had amazing rules. I tried to convince them to stop there with me anytime we were in the area. But the reason it stuck in my head was the name. I just thought it was funny. Were the horses wild? I thought those were the horses here. Oh, the neighbours? We call the horses here the neighbours. No, I didn't recognise that one. One morning on our way back after a late gig, just as the sun was coming up, Ben and Bob and I found ourselves on 65 by the Sonora exit at prime donut eating hours. Can we stop by? I don't think there are any wild horses anymore. Really? What could that be? Oh well, they've all been domesticated. Are the neighbours domesticated? We don't own them. But they're, it wasn't called Donut Party, it was just called Donuts. I said I thought they'd change the name, but why? And then I noticed there was a party supply store across the street. Donuts weren't even very good. The weird part is, I still fantasize about stopping by the real donut party some morning and having one of those amazing crullers. In fact, the desire has only grown more intense. Alright, in your documentary, you said that the people who used to live here had freed their horses. Exactly, but you can free your pet cat, but it won't turn it back into a panther. Right. That's kind of haunting. Kind of ghost, like Ben was saying. But everything is a ghost around here these days. It's a ghost town, with people still living in it, against all reason. Despite all the pain in this town's history, Pueblo de Nada vanished, the airship went bankrupt, the company town buckled under guilt and exploitation. Even the first people here, all we have left of them is their graves. What about the dogs? Yeah, Ron. Was the dog wild? Everything on that tape? Wild. I just hope our ending isn't so dramatic. Maybe we can just decline peacefully into irrelevance and then one day stop, completely unnoticed. That sounds nice. It didn't look wild to me. I guess it's a matter of perspective. I'm not sure I agree, but time for the weather. Thanks again, Ron. We're hanging on long past our expiration date. Well, the weather should be pretty wild. I can hear it for myself right now. Yeah, getting pretty intense out there. Do you get storms like this a lot? More and more. Hey, of course. And then, of course, there's the actual ghost. Alright, here's Elmo with the weather report. And lucky us, we have also Bruno Cole, who stopped by to add some drama, musically. I hear he's going to be at the Rum Colony later tonight, if you need a cocktail after the show. So let's go live to Elmo for the weather report. Oh, is Elmo ready? I should make sure that the camera's pointed in the right direction. Oh good, standing water on the floor and a hole in my boot. Cool, my socks are getting wet. Love to have wet socks.